Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with a look at our weather week ahead, and we have seen lots of sunshine throughout this week, and it looks like it will continue through all of next week with no rain to worry about, and really our dry air is going to stick around, hence the lack of rain. You can see the impact of that dry air. Once again, totally clear sky this afternoon all across the Arklatex. Notice the wind, a little bit more breezy today out of the northeast, and that has resulted in cooler temperatures as right now pretty much all of the Arklatex in the 70s. And looking at the weather pattern, show you the weather map at the surface. You can see a large area of high pressure that extends from the Great Lakes down through the middle of the country. We are still being impacted by this high as that northeasterly wind continues, and this high is not really going to move very much. We're not going to see much of a shift in our wind, and as a result, we're not going to see much change in our weather. You can see what's left of Ian, now a tropical storm, is expected to become a hurricane and make a second landfall over the coast of South Carolina probably tomorrow, and that's one reason why we will see the wind continue to have a northerly component. Of course, as the air stays dry, the sky stays clear, and that's what Robin's Start of Futurecast is showing here during the next couple of days. Is tonight looking clear? Another chilly night on the way tonight. Will be the coolest night of the season. It's possible we could dip into the 40s for the first time in Shreveport since April. Something that hasn't happened in a while, as we'll be pretty close to 50 tonight in Shreveport. Tomorrow we'll see lots of sunshine as we begin a warming trend. Highs probably returning to the low 80s, going through tomorrow night, another cool night with lows in the low 50s. And then Saturday, we will start the weekend with the continuation of the sunshine. Longer range, your outlook shows that we will see really no significant disturbances. Now, the northeasterly wind is going to continue probably through all of next week. That means we will not likely see much of an increase in moisture. And you can see the next disturbance, which is going to eventually try to work its way across the middle of the country. But notice, not going to trigger a whole lot as far as rain because the air across the middle of the country, including the Arklatex, is pretty much dry. As we go through the rest of next week, we'll continue with the west to northwesterly flow above us, keeping our atmosphere dry. And longer range, it appears that yesterday we had hope of a disturbance bringing us some rain by maybe the end of next weekend. Now it looks like that's not going to happen with this northwesterly flow continuing above us. As far as the tropics are concerned, of course, we do have Tropical Storm Ian. This is the latest advisory. Max winds at 70 miles per hour. It's looking promising that Ian will become a hurricane again as it makes its way towards the coast of South Carolina. Here's the latest outlook from the National Hurricane Center. And again, you can get the latest forecast in the looping set of graphics below, which also includes some of the impacts from Ian. Again, landfall probably going to take place sometime during the late morning, early afternoon tomorrow, and then we will see what's left of Ian move into the Appalachians, and that's where we could see some issues with flooding as the elevation increase over the mountains of the Carolinas and even Virginia could pose a flooding threat for that particular part of the country. But again, Ian will not play a role in the weather here in the Arklatex. So your forecast for tonight is looking clear, and it's looking rather chilly. Looking at lows in the 40s and low 50s. 50 tonight in Shreveport, 48 in Texarkana, 47 in Marshall, 46 for the low temperature in both Idabel as well as in Hope. Tomorrow, I expect to see lots of sunshine, another pleasant day with highs mainly in the upper 70s to low 80s. 81 in Shreveport, 79 in Arcadia, 81 degrees also for the high temperature in Texarkana. And your 10-day forecast shows that we will see temperatures gradually begin to warm up. Mid-80s return for the weekend. Lows will gradually warm up into the upper 50s to low 60s by the middle part of next week. And daytime highs could once again be around 90 by the time we get to the middle part of next week. And really still no hope of any significant rainfall chances from now through next weekend. So if you like a taste of fall, it looks like you're getting just that here for the next couple of days, with perhaps the coolest air of the season on the way tonight, with temperatures possibly in Shreveport dipping into the 40s for the first time since April.